Isaac from ShopDPM.com, the one-stop shop for all your favorite local brands. You can follow us on Instagram at the DPM Shop, or you can follow us on Twitter at ShopDPM. If you're watching this video right now, it means you're on our YouTube channel. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Here comes the video. What's up, everybody? This is Isaac from ShopDPM.com, the one-stop shop for all your favorite local brands. And today I am here with one of the top brands in the area. You can go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
My name is Silenzio. I'm here with ShopDPM, Isaac, and I'm excited to do this interview today.
When did this all start? How did this come together?
Well, the brand was originally started by my dad 17 plus years ago. I took the line back over when I was 17 years old, and I basically just took it to another level.
Right. I think this is like the third or fourth time we've spoken, and every time we talk, I feel like you're doing something new. Like I think the first time we talked, you were about to drop a new collection. Second time we talked, you said you was going to open a store. Now we're sitting in the store.
Right.
So how does that feel like to now have your own space to have your clothes, sold out of?
Man, it's a great feeling, man. Like I'm blessed. Right. I wouldn't have this opportunity if it wasn't, first of all, for this building that we're in. Right. I work here as well, so they gave me the opportunity to have this space and turn it into a store. So. Right.
You mentioned how this brand was originally an idea from your father. Are you still do you still speak to your father?
Yes, I talk to my father at least 3 times a week.
All right. So he knows the current status of Silenzio. He knows how well you're doing with it.
Yeah, he keeps up with everything.
All right, bet. So do you show him your designs?
Yeah.
He tell you if it's ugly?
I send him everything. We talk about a lot of stuff. We definitely talk about the designs.
All right, bet. I remember the first time I saw Silenzio. I'm not gonna hold you. I saw it. I was like, this show is not sweet, right? And I think the reason why I think it was the person who was wearing it, because I started seeing it more and more. And I started seeing people wear it in different ways. Then I'm like, all right, this is. I went and got myself a shirt. Yeah. So it's like, I say that to say this. How did it feel to see start seeing people who you don't know wear your clothing?
It was a good feeling. It was just knowing that I'm finally making progress, not just people I know is wearing the brand now. So walking around, going out the events, I maybe be at the mall out to eat and just run into somebody with it on. It's a good feeling inside. Right.
So clothing brands has become like a very common thing in the area. It seems like everybody has a clothing brand, and being that you're in a store that is a hub for clothing brands, how do you feel about that? Do you think it's a good thing that everyone has a clothing brand, or do you think it's a bad thing?
I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing, because I feel as though it's like a wave now. It's like everybody trying to do it, but a lot of people don't know the work that it takes to even run a business. People think they just gonna come in. Some people come in all the time, just think they gonna get some quick shirts and boom, they gonna blow up. Right. It's not that easy. It's really like a day in and day out grind every single day. You really have to put your all into it.
So what advice would you give to someone who's starting a clothing brand?
No money in the t-shirt game is easy. Okay. No money in the t-shirt.
And you're referring to it as the t-shirt game?
Yeah.
Why the t-shirt game?
It's just not easy.
Because when I started seeing people sell clothing, I figured it was a good thing to do opposed to other illegal stuff. I would rather have you out here selling clothes, selling t-shirts, than selling things that'll get you in trouble. Because what you're doing right now, you can't go to jail.
I can't go to jail.
Exactly.
And that's the right thing. Right.
So I feel although it's becoming a lot of people doing it, at least this is a positive trend. So where do you see yourself? Well, where do you see your brand? 5 to 10 years from now.
I see it worldwide, and other states. I maybe have a store in another state, New York, Cali, somewhere. Okay. Definitely see it on a bigger scale, bigger people wearing it, with bigger names and stuff like that.
I don't know if you mentioned this in your documentary, but I feel like I've heard you say it. You dropped out of school to pursue this full time. Right?
Definitely. And I wasn't even nowhere near where I'm at.
Okay.
Now, I just had the confidence and the faith in myself. I know if I work towards a goal every day and I stay committed, that it was eventually going to prosper and blow.
So what were you majoring in? What was your?
I was majoring in business.
So you was going to do this. You was going to do business regardless.
Yeah, I was going to do business regardless, because I still want to. Just because you see me have a clothing line, I still have other business ventures that I'm working on now, like real estate and things like that. Like I'm just not fully into just clothes. Like I still have other business revenues that I plan on doing.
Okay. So, because I always hear people say, I have a friend of mine who always like, there's 24 hours in a day. You can do school full time, or you can do business full time. What caused the ultimate decision to say, I no longer need to be in school to pursue this goal?
I never wanted to go to school. I never wanted to go to school.
I feel like that's the case for most of us.
To be honest with you, I tried school for my mom. Mm-hmm. She was so like on me going to college. Like it was just such a big thing for her. Like, so I told her I would try it for a year. Okay. To see how I like it. And I tried it for a year.
It was just 1 year?
Yeah, just 1 year. Just 1 year. I did 2 semesters. And I tried it and it wasn't for me. Like my grades was bad. Mm-hmm. I was too focused on my clothing line. Right. Instead of my grades and homework, I wasn't doing nothing.
So earlier I asked you, what advice would you give to someone who's starting a clothing brand? So you would encourage someone who's in college right now and is not really enjoying college but has a clothing brand. You would think it's a good idea to roll out?
Not if your brand is out there. Not just drop out of school for no reason. Don't do it if you're not making any buzz around the city or area with your brand. You shouldn't just drop out of school even if you just freshly started. No. I already kind of had something going for myself. It was already starting to move. Starting to get the attention that I wanted, so it was like, if I keep pushing, I know it's going to take me further.
At what moment did you realize that you're really out here? Like you can really do this? Was there like a time or like you went out or something and you're like, okay, this person's wearing my brand. Is
once I seen like rappers and stuff like that, like liking the brand and really like thinking it's hot, that's when I'm like, yeah, I can really, do something big with this.
I feel you. So at the moment, what do you think is the biggest challenge you face right now as a brand owner?
The biggest challenge I face. Sometimes I can be a little too hard on myself. Like I don't give myself credit because I just always feel like I need to do more. I need to do more. Like I'm never just satisfied, or I'm always trying to evolve and do bigger things on a bigger scale because I want the brand to be worldwide. So sometimes I feel like I don't give myself enough credit for the progress that I have made. Like I could be a little too hard on myself sometimes. Like a lot of people might think I'm doing so good, but I might think like, I ain't even doing that. Like, I need to do more.
I feel you. And I think so many creatives everywhere feel that way. Yeah. They feel like they're never doing enough. Right. But I mean, look, bro, you're doing a lot, bro. Right. You're doing a lot.
I know.
You're doing a lot. So, what can we expect from Silenzio in the future, in the near future at least?
You're just gonna expect it to be continually improving, evolving, and going farther, like state to state, worldwide. You're just gonna see the pieces getting better. You're gonna see the designs getting better. You're just gonna be constantly improving.
As far as items that are dropping, you have what's dropping next? I think the shorts are coming out soon.
Yeah, Friday. Actually, this Friday I'm dropping, 4 swimming trunks. They're right there on the wall, right there. But I'm dropping those in royal blue, black, red, and hot pink. Okay. That's the first ever pair of Silenzio shorts that's about to come out, so it should be exciting.
All right, bet. Oh, last thing we do, we like to, when I talk to brands, I like to ask them what their favorite local brand is outside of themselves.
Oh, my favorite 2 local brands, right? I have 3 local brands that I would actually wear. Okay. 2 Fly to Walk.
Dang, that you would actually wear?
Yeah, 2 Fly to Walk.
You wouldn't wear nothing else?
Grounded and Flavors.
Flavors? Yeah. I saw the last one.
Yeah, those are the 3 brands that I wear. And we actually do their stuff here too. So those are the 3 brands that I will actually wear.
Well, appreciate you for doing the interview, man. Good luck with everything else that you're going to do with Silenzio.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, bro.
All right.